Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
Hey, guys. Basically just trying to get some motivation or figure out if or how I can start over at 40.
What does starting over mean?
Creating a life, again, getting a house, getting some savings.
Starting over sounds like there was a rock bottom. Life happened to you. Was there a divorce? Did you lose everything? What happened?
Yeah, basically. All of the above. Lost my business due to COVID. Which left me with significant debts. That also a divorce around the same time. So the ex-wife sold the house and took the proceeds. Still trying to recover all that. So basically 40 years old now. And
so you lost your business, you lost your marriage, you lost the house, and now you're going, where do I go from here at 40 years old?
Exactly, yeah. Okay. The last 3 years, I think, I've just been surviving or trying to survive. Every check sort of goes out the window.
What have you been doing for work?
I'm an electrician by trade.
Okay. And is that this type of business you had during COVID?
That's right, yeah.
Okay. And so it sounds like you're starting to rebuild that, or are you working for someone else now?
No, I've been working for somebody else for the last few years.
Okay. Is that the way you want it, or do you want to rebuild the business?
I'd like to have my business again. I don't know how anything's possible at this point with no credit, and I'm currently whatever debt that I had.
You don't need credit to start a business.
Proposal. True. That's true.
And we're not taking out any loans to do this business, so you don't have to worry about any of that. So let's walk through some of the numbers here, because I think when we are deep in the throes of grief and loss and feelings and emotions, sometimes the facts just help us go, okay, it's not as bad as we think. And you're 40, you're not 70. Mm-hmm. And so you've got a lot of time to build a whole new life and create a new chapter for Matthew. And I'm excited about that.
So tell us some of the numbers.
Well, I make about 80 to 90 a year.
Not bad. That's pretty great. Okay. How much debt?
Yeah. I had $116,000 from the business and some personal debt that was wrapped up now in a consumer proposal. So I have to pay back, I think, $27,000 now.
On top of the 116?
No, it's like a debt
consolidation.
It's done. So the creditors agree on lower amounts. So it was all agreed to about $27,000 in total that I actually have to pay back.
Okay. So the 116, the $27,000, anything else?
Not that I'm aware of. Nope.
And where are you living?
There's in Canada.
I mean, are you renting a house right now or an apartment?
Oh, yeah, renting.
Okay.
Now, when you said business debt, is that on credit cards or is it on a personal loan?
They were suppliers for my company, and they called on all the stuff that was owed, and the company didn't have it. I had personal guarantees on those things, so it turned into personal debt.
Okay. Okay. So you're making $90,000. That's not bad for a single guy. Are you using a budget, or are you just kind of working out the numbers in your head every month?
Yeah, I just in my head. It's basically the bank has this automatic thing where it sort of puts money into a small little savings account automatically, but I always find that I have to dip into that to survive.
How much money do you have to your name right now in savings or in your checking account?
Savings, none. Checking, probably like $100 for groceries the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Are you doing any investing right now?
No.
Okay. Good.
So what I think my guess is, and I don't know, we can ask you the payments. I mean, for the 116 and for the 27,000, what is that in payments every month?
It's $460.
$460 total?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your rent? Or I'm assuming you're renting.
$600. Yeah.
Okay. So what that tells me is there's a lot of money somewhere I don't know where it's going. Only you know where it's going. But I have a feeling if you were to...
I have wage garnishment for child support.
How much?
They take $1,800 every month.
Okay, we're still not quite there. So now you've outlined about $2,800 a month that you're spending. Is there anything other major that I should know about?
Not really, just the standard vehicle. I don't pay anything for my vehicle. I have my insurance for the vehicle is $460 a month as well.
Okay.
And then I have fuel on top of that.
Okay. I have a feeling if you were to plug all of these numbers into an every dollar budget, you'd find that there is margin there. It's just a matter of being intentional with what we do with it. Because in this case, the only way out of this is to start paying off the debt, and you can start side hustling. You can start picking up other clients. The good thing about your trade is I don't think anything's stopping you from going out and getting other clients to say, okay, I can help you with your...
Yeah, what's the agreement with your employer for you doing electrician work?
They're fine with it. I don't have a proper vehicle. I can't even haul any tools around or material right now. They've been talking about getting me a truck. And then if I get a truck, I can obviously go and do some service calls and side work, and they're fine with that.
Okay. That's what I'm wondering. If you pick that up, even in your own neighborhood and outside of that, and start kind of marketing it, Facebook groups, word of mouth, you name it, and say, hey, I'm available. Here's my rate. It's $60, $75 an hour for me to do electric work. Here's the kind of stuff I do. I think you'd pick up some business right there and start making six figures. Because the key here, Matthew, is margin. Only way to get it is to spend less and or make more. And I suggest you do both with the mountain of debt ahead of you. But think about this. If you can throw, $3,000 a month, that's $36,000. This thing's done in 3 or 4 years. Okay, now what if we could do $4,000 a month toward the debt? Well, we're going to shave off some time. So my goal for you would be to figure out what you need to do to get this debt paid off in less than 3 years.
Yeah. What were you making in your heyday when you were doing your own business before COVID?
I was paying myself with the family. I was taking home, I think, $120,000 a year. Okay.
Here's the thing. You're not too far away from that. And that's the same guy, right? Like the same Matthew that did that then is the same Matthew that can do that today. You're just a little older and truly just a little bit wiser. So there's no reason that you can't get, back into the game. COVID was such a random, probably never ever going to happen in our lifetime again thing. And I kind of feel like it just knocked you out, but you're down, but you're not out. You just need to go, what? I've done this before. I can do it again.
Hope. Well, all hope, I guess. I see my bank with like zero in it every month for the last 2 years.
We're going to change that. Get $1,000 saved.
Savings, and I had a bankruptcy years ago when I was younger for medical reasons. And now when that happened, they garnished stuff. They went into my bank account. They seized assets.
Matthew, you have been through it, man. But I want to tell you, this is a comma, not a coma. So you can't let it hold you back. You got to get back up and just do this thing, and that means getting to work.
Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.